Hello and welcome back to my garden. I'm calling this the 500th video. I don't know technically if that's accurate. I think it's the 501st because I think the short I just did on my garden bench was the 500th. But either way, I'm calling this the 500th video. That's what I'm doing because this is my channel and I can do that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me on my adventure here in my garden. And I'm standing out here in the heat as opposed to the shade, just to give you guys a different view of something you've probably already seen. But if this is the first time you're tuning into my channel, welcome. My name is Jason. I'm down here in eastern North Carolina, growing zone 8B, and there's a heat warning out today. It's gonna be 106. So we're gonna make this as short as I can so I can get back into the air conditioning. I've only been gardening for, I can't do the math. 2019 to now, was that 5 years, 6 years? I don't know. Somebody do the math and leave the comments below. But I started making YouTube videos back in 2019. And I don't think it was until later 2019, around June-ish, August, June, July, August, somewhere in there, that I started making videos at my wife's suggestion because we were watching Garden Answer and she said, well, why can't you do that? And I said, well, I could, but I don't know if anybody wants to watch me. Here we are, fast forward to today, and there's approximately 130 of you watching as of this video. So again, I thank you. I can't thank you enough because otherwise I'd be standing here talking to myself, and that's just no good. 2019 was a long ways away, and I've made, like I said, 500 videos, thereabouts. And here's a short film looking back from where I started to where I am today. After a long cold winter, I needed to get outside, to do something. But what? Inspired by one man in a faraway land, I decided to try gardening. This is me trying to grow my green finger. This is my garden. Well, not the whole thing. Let me zoom in here a bit. There we go. This is my garden. On Long Island, New York, growing zone 7A. Came back. Guess you wanted a tour of the backyard then. Well, come on, I'll give you a tour and you can see what we're growing back here. We have some mint, lilies, Mexican sunflower, more lilies. I'm not good at filming, but what I am hopefully going to do is show you the rest of this garden. So we have more daylilies, hostas, ferns, another lily. These are, they're hydrangeas. I was just trying to think of the type and I cannot remember for the life of me, so maybe I'll put that on the bottom of the video there. Pumpkin. My wife threw a pumpkin in and yeah, look at the leaves, pretty awesome. Mexican sunflowers. We have the verbena is passing on, but still looking good. Hello, my name is Jason. It's January 12th, 2020. New season, new year, new adventures. The book, Growing a Green Finger. It has color pictures. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful spring day. We're going to walk around the garden. We're going to do a little of this, a little of that. This is going to be the last video for the year, at least the last gardening video. Otherwise, this is it. It's been a crazy year. I'm saying goodbye, but I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just gonna pause I'll be back in January. We're already in November, so it's just a few weeks away, as it were. So what, 4, 6, 8, like 8 weeks away. I'll be back in January. There'll be new videos in January. Hey, I'm back. I told you I was going to be back. Welcome to beautiful North Carolina. Today I'm planting up, or I'm going to start planting up, some roses that I purchased from David Austin. First one I have is Emily Bronte. Next one is Desdemona. Next one is Olivia Austin, Olivia Rose Austin. And the last one is Litchfield Angel. Currently it is a crepe myrtle that is going to stay. The vegetable garden will extend this way. Dahlia garden on the other side of what I'm going to call the Grand Walk. I have lots of room to grow. Sky's the limit. Where I'm standing right now is going to be the gate coming from the house into the vegetable garden. I opted, instead of flowers, for my wife to get her a pawpaw tree because she said she wanted pawpaw fruit. So I have plans on doing a mini orchard at some point on the opposite end of the property. So, Hori knives, especially good ones, can be sharp. They have a serrated edge and they have a smooth edge. Okay, the smooth edge is not knife sharp, but it's sharp enough to open up your skin. I know, I've done it. And behind me is the greenhouse. Finished. It's here. That's right. The ever so cleverly named Pictures from My Garden. So it's a photo book filled with, I don't know, approximately 150 pages full of photos. Wouldn't it be really nice to have a potting shed? And I was inspired by this picture. And this picture I stumbled across on Pinterest. I will have storage built into the studs, like in this picture here. Sophie has found some grass to play with. I'm finally going to build the bench that I've been talking about. So, what do you think about the bench? What a journey it's been. But some of you have been gardening all your lives. I'm just starting, and I'm starting later in life. And building a garden on 1.5 acres, it's a lot of work. And if I'm gonna build a garden, I want it to be the best, the biggest and the best I can possibly make it. I have almost 2 acres of property, and just to garden around the house and have the rest as lawn seems like an entire waste of opportunity to me. I got a greenhouse because I wanted to do 4-season gardening, and I've got this huge veg garden and a rose garden and my flower garden, the front of the house beds, my orchard, and we're still not done, not by a long shot. The rose garden needs to be completed. Believe it or not, I want to make this a shade garden. And in this space right here, between the orchard and the flower garden, I want to build another garden. What it will be yet, I don't know. I'm tossing around some different ideas, but there's opportunity here, and it's just a matter of me putting in the work and making my dreams come true. So I'm going to keep growing my garden and hopefully keep growing this YouTube channel. This garden is far from completed. Even the sections that I showed you, such as the vegetable garden and the flower garden and the rose garden, they are still a long ways to go to be where I want them to be. Whether it's growing hedges around them or filling the spaces, such as the area behind me, with plants. But this gives me content now for the next 20 years. For the 1,030 of you who have joined me so far in this journey, thank you so very much. There's just still a long ways to go. We'll get there. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, click that bell icon to be notified when I do post up a new video. This way you don't miss out on anything. I could be doing a small project, big project, building a new garden. If you haven't watched some of my older videos, feel free to go back, watch some of my older videos. And you can see where I've come from and how I built this garden and my reasoning behind a lot of the things that I do. As always, please leave your questions, comments, etc. down below. And you guys know the drill. Check out all the links below. There's all sorts of good stuff down there, from coupons and savings to affiliate links to links of where I get my music, all sorts of good stuff. Don't forget to join me over the community page. I try to post up there every other day or so, and it could be a question, a picture of my garden helper, Sophie, or polls, quizzes, that kind of thing. So join us over there. But I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. We're far from done. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.